Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to another episode of PokeMarch Madness, non-destroying your eardrums edition. Apologies for the really bad mic quality in the last couple. I know I don't upload videos anymore ever. Still, we have standards here. I got a Windows update. It reset my mic sensitivity to 100 like it always does for whatever reason. I just forgot that it does that because I don't record anymore. But I listened. I did a test video before this. It's working now. It should sound less Xbox 360-esque. Today we're doing Gen 7, a nice tropical Alola region. Are there gonna be some beautiful Pokemon here? I feel like I'm getting, how do I wanna say this? On board is not the way I wanna describe this. I feel like in the first couple generations, I was so uncomfortable with the premise of this that I was afraid to say anything. And now I've just accepted it. 6 generations in, doing 7 today. I'm just calling it like I see it. We're gonna continue that today. Once again, I'll skip the buy rounds to save you guys time. We'll do the left side, we'll do the right side, and by the end of today, you will know who the most smashable Gen 7 Pokemon is. We got big old buff Tapu Bulu. I just love saying that. Versus Komala. Komala literally always asleep. I do love the fan theory that Komala is actually this log here and not the koala bear itself. However, he's sleeping all the time. We're going with the buff bull himself. We got Komo-o. Maybe your name is Hakamo'o. Yeah, I think you're Hakamo'o. You are looking pretty cool and scaly there. Versus Gumshoes, who is supposed to look like a detective, but like Trumpified. I do like these guys' hands, but you know, we're gonna go with him. For what reason, I don't know. My boy Lil Matt Crab, Brawler versus Type Null. Type Null, little bit of a freak. He's got a lot of stuff going on here. He's a man-made Pokemon. They just be shoving random parts to him. He's got a cool mask. I'm gonna choose him over Lil Matt Crab just because he's kind of scares me a little bit. Oh god, I forgot we have Ultra Beasts in this generation. This is going to be messed up. We have Vikavolt versus Kartana. Kartana, the cool little origami guy. I think Kartana is cooler. He looks like one of those old Japanese superheroes, but also I'm pretty sure he is literally sharp enough to like cut down trees just by spinning through them. So imagine what he could do to a human pelvis. Yeah, the prospect of honestly paper cuts all over my body, not really into that. We're gonna go with Vikavolt here somehow. Okay, we've got Lunala versus Tapu Koko. I love the Tapus, man. What a cool, not a trio, a quadruplets, a quad. We're just gonna call him a quad. Neither of these two Pokemon have any quads, which would help them. I'm still gonna give this one to Tapu Koko here. The scene in the beginning of Pokemon Sun and Moon when you fall off the bridge and he swoops down and grabs you like Turbo Man. It's turbo time! It's turbo. That was not a great impression and I apologize for that. Oh no. We've got everyone's favorite furry pal, also known as Zeraora, versus Brion. I really hate clowns, man. We talked about it with the Conkeldurr line. I'm gonna be a furry for today only. Today only. Oh, mommy. Oh, let me hold. Sorry, I'm supposed to be cutting out the buy rounds, but I couldn't hold it in. It can't be Stuffle. It cannot be Stuffle. This is sand though. Oh, I hate sand, dude. People make fun of the Anakin thing. I make fun of the Anakin meme all the time. He made some great points. I can't do it. It's too gritty. I'm sorry, Stuffle. Get stuffed. Oh, God. Okay, Pyukumuku versus Dewpider. Dewpider a little freak, but I love him. Pyukumuku, he's got like a hand in there, doesn't he? I think he's got an internal hand. Congratulations. Okay, look, I've been quite basic up to this point. Lopunny won our Gen 4 bracket. They knew what they were doing. Mudbray versus Serena. They knew exactly what they were doing here as well. Look at the hips. I cannot. We're picking it. Next we have Ribombee versus Lurantis. The pinstripe pants kind of freak me out. It reminds me of the circus for whatever reason. Praying mantises are freaky. The female eats the male's head during intercourse. I don't really want my head eaten, but I can't do it to Ribombee, so I'm getting decapitated apparently. All right, here's all our buy rounds on the left side. Look at them quads. Oh baby. Gen 7, I'm gonna give you some credit. Just based on what I've seen thus far, this is way better than Gen 6. Gen 6, gooey. Okay, I'm gonna taste the rainbow with Toucanon here. I love Toucanon. Not in that way, like he's my favorite regional bird, but also kind of like the stink eye. We're going with Gumshoes over the literal thing. I would love to vibe with Drampa, man. Drampa looks like he knows how to have a good time. We're going with Drampa. Also like one of the most forgettable Pokemon of all time, but we've got the tangled mess of wires that looks like the underside of my desk versus Vikavolt. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really have any interest in either of these two. You know what I'm horny for? Good cable management. We're going with Guzzlord here. What's your name? I don't remember the Ultra Beasts. I don't really consider them Pokemon. We've got Stakatakatakata versus Tapu Koko. I'm going Tapu Koko. He saved me from a bridge. Now, I know in the past I've said if you are made of like rock or metal or steel or whatever, that's like an instant negative points for you. I'm still sticking to that. But also, Magearna kind of reminded me of that thick robot from that movie that I watched. I think it was just called Robots. I don't remember what it was about, but I remember there was a thick old robot in it, and we're gonna go with Magearna. Stuffle, you getting thrown in the trash compactor like Toy Story 3. Pheromosa, congratulations, it's an easy choice. I know he's like liquid metal, which might be mercury, which is poison. I'm gonna go with Pyukumuku here and explore that internal hand a little bit. The prospect of both of these makes my heart hurt a little bit. I think I'm gonna go with Wishy-Washy. It's got the other form as well. Don't forget, we're taking all forms into consideration. So it's got the big form, which is technically an orgy, but we're doing it nonetheless. You know what? Rabombi got a nice scarf. I'm a fan of fashion. Your name is Celesteela. I don't like your strange, skinny fishbone neck. You're an abomination, to be honest. We're going with Rabombi. Come on, this is just brutal seeding. I no to both, but in this particular case, we're gonna go with Litten. Oh my God. Okay, what I'm learning about Gen 7, does it have some of the heaviest hitters? Yes, it does. Does it have some of the worst hitters of all time? Yes, it does. There's little to no in between. I mean, this thing is like freaky spiky. I'm pretty sure it's got like the jellyfish toxins that'll paralyze your whole body, but this thing is just a trash compactor. I can't do Guzzlord. Guzzle these nuts. We're going with your name who I cannot remember. Ooh, speaking of jellyfish, we've got something with an N. Your name is not Necrozma. Look, I'm telling you, I don't know the Ultra Beast at all. It's Serena. Come on, let's not beat around the bush here. You're Necrozma, and you are so spiky. Give me the jock boy, I guess. Hud Hike, Passimian. This is just a star in dust. We're not doing that. We're going with Lurantis. You freak. You absolute Blue's Clues paw print looking freak. We're going with Solgaleo. They drew, look at the muscles on this man's leg. That's an easy Solgaleo. This is an easy 2-cannon. Do I want to vibe with Drampa or get tied up by this man whose name I can't forget? If I can't even remember your name, there's no connection there. We're going with Drampa. I feel like he would tell some great stories. Tapu Koko, superhero. We basically have Turbo Man versus Thick Robot. Something about that thick robot, clearly. I'm not gonna say the thick robot was my sexual awakening, but I can still picture it perfectly to this day. We'll go with the robot. We're going with Pheromosa. I'm sorry, Pyukumuku. We will no longer explore that internal hand. We're going with Rabombi, like the scarf. Golly, what is this? You're not Toxapex, you're Marini. I'm gonna go with, this is just a cat. I can't do it. This is at least something that doesn't exist in nature. This is just saying I would like to do that to a cat. I'm gonna choose Marini here. I'm sorry, but you're not sporty enough, Passimian. His triceps are like kind of ridiculous though. Hashtag goals. Also hashtag goals. We're going with Serena. And I'm going with Solgaleo. These are actually hashtag goals. If I could, I got a TikTok of some dude who walks around on all fours and his arms look like Solgaleo's. I'm gonna go with Drampa here, purely based on personality. I think Toucanon's like a more elegant looking creature. Something about Dry, he's just happy to be here. I like that. You can find personalities sexy. You can also find bug exoskeletons sexy. Pheromosa, congratulations to the next round. I'm sorry, Robot Queen. We're going with Rabombi for the scarf. This is brutal. Oh, this is brutal. It's actually not though. We're going with Serena. She's got a crown on her head. She literally is the queen. Drampa, you did quite well. You are gonna lose here to Pheromosa, unfortunately. And you're gonna lose to Serena. And what is probably shocking to nobody, the most basic Pokemon fan in the world, is once again selecting between two pretty humanoid Pokemon. Hey, we chose Swanna in Gen 5. I can be basic every now and again. I literally chose a bird for one of them. This is like a truly just I don't know what the right side's gonna hold for us. This could very easily be the final matchup. These two seem so strong. I think I'm down with the thickness. Ooh, we're going with Serena. Okay, right side, same thing, skipping the buys. We got Grubbit. I can't do it to Grubbin, even though this thing like curses you for your entire life. We're gonna choose Mimikyu. Sandygast versus Lycanroc. Even though you're rock type, are you actually furry? I mean, obviously that way, yes, but like, are you fuzzy? Are you soft? Or is your fur also made of rock? Let's find out. You know, rock's gotta be better than sand. Sand is like microscopic rock particles that cut you up everywhere. Got Type Null's evolution Sovali, which is literally just Type Null, but is mask fused to his head. Kinda lame IMO, but I cannot choose Cosmog. So we're going with Sovali. We got a dancing bird. Don't forget, we got 4 types here. We've got the cheerleader type. We've got this fancy type. We've got the other type. There's a 4th type as well. I'm a fan of the variety. We're gonna go with Oricorio. Also, I hate spiders, so like that guy was never gonna win. Comfy versus Primarina. I don't think I can do it, unfortunately. We're gonna listen to the Sirens song with Primarina. Okay, is this just the mushroom? I do hate needles as well. I'm really not a big fan of needles. This guy freaks me out a little bit, but we're gonna go with Naganadel. Dude, I freaking love Marshadow. He's so cool. Easily one of my favorite mythicals, but unfortunately gonna lose to Steenie here. Oh no. Oh no. Poplio versus Bounsweet. What do you think, Mr. Spaceman? What's that? Bounsweet? Okay, cool. I didn't choose Bounsweet. The little astronaut behind me chose Bounsweet. Therefore, I cannot be legally implicated in any of the crimes. Not my boy Rowlet. Oh. Okay, God, some of these matchups are brutal. I'm gonna go with Rowlet here because at least he's got a nice bow tie. We love a fancy gentleman. Okay, Golisopod versus Tapu Lele. Easy Tapu Lele. Very cute, very cute. I love you. What did they do? Oh God, what were they on in this generation? Holy shnikes, we're going with Salazzle. Not that I'm like that excited about it. It's just like, it's nice to like have some good options. We got Tapu Fini versus Buzzwole. This is actually a pretty solid matchup. I'm gonna go with Tapu Fini though. I think all the Tapus made it through the first round. That's pretty impressive. I don't know what this is, but this, I've seen this face in my nightmares before. I have to go with Meltan. And here I have to go with Kamo, and we're back to the top. It's just an anchor. Delmize, I forgot your name for a second. I mean, this is just like darkness in Pikachu form. Neither's great, but I'm gonna go with Mimikyu here because I think I have to. I can't do this. I hate this thing. It's too spiky. Too spiky. We're gonna go with Lycanroc here. Trumbeak versus Sovali. I think it's Sovali pretty easily. Salandit can't do it. Primarina here, yeah, Primarina pretty easy, even though I don't really like it. It's gonna be Naganadel over Young Goose. This one, if you choose Bounsweet, I'm calling 911. No. I hate clowns, man. I hate them. What's with the obsession with clowns? I can't do it. It's Rowlet. I'm sorry. Even though that looks like a person, I can't do it. You know what else looks like a person? Oh, stop making the starters go by pedal. No, keep doing it. It makes my life easier in these brackets. Keep doing it. It makes my life easier in these brackets. Look, Mudsdale is majestic. He thick. It's Robin Hood, man. I've never seen Robin Hood, the one with the fox, but I've heard it was many people's furry awakening. He's got a hoodie. We're going with Decidueye here. Ooh, the battle of the middle Evos. It's the bow tie, man. It's the bow tie and the hair. We're gonna go with Dartrix here. We're gonna go with Tapu Lele, pretty easy. I'm so sorry. Oranguru gets sent through the meat grinder. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. We're going with Tapu Lele. And by Tapu Lele, I mean Tapu Fini. This is also one of the most disgusting. How can we just keep ping-ponging back between hottest Pokemon I've ever seen in my life and the worst thing I've ever seen in my life? I'll pick a Meltan. I think I'm gonna go... Yeah, he's just too scaly. I think even though this thing, like, if it hugs you, it breaks your spinal column. That doesn't sound great, but he seems softer, so we're gonna go with Beware. Okay, we're going with Lycanroc. I'm gonna go with Oricorio, the dancing bird. I'm sorry, Sovali. It's time for the needle to get resheathed. Goodbye, Naganadel. We're going Primarina here. Rowlet, you have been saved. We're gonna go with Steenie here. Oh my gosh. First we had the middle Evos matched up. Now the final Evos matched up. Look, Decidueye gives off some Legolas vibes, which I didn't think did it for me, but I'm now starting to realize it's doing it for me. We're going Tapu Lele here. Dartrix, you made a great run. Ooh, lizards do kind of freak me out. I'm not gonna lie to you. The sprawling toes kind of freak me out. Do I like Tapu Fini better than Salazzle? No, we're going with Salazzle here. I can only laugh through the pain. There's like no way else to justify it anymore. And we're gonna go with Beware here. Okay, we're gonna go with Oricorio here. We are... See, the mermaid thing it's never really done it for me. I'll give it to you here, even though you're literally just a seal. We have Decidueye versus Tapu. This one's kind of tough. This thing is adorable. What is it? When it goes and hides in its shell, what is the shape? I've seen things shaped like, it looks like a sugar canister or something else. I'm surprised by this myself, but I think I'm going Decidueye. And we're gonna go Salazzle. Less surprised about that one. We're gonna go Oricorio. Oh man, Decidueye versus Salazzle. This is actually quite tough. You're gonna lose to the hot lizard though. I'm so sorry, Decidueye, but you're gonna lose. And you're gonna lose Oricorio to Salazzle. And in a final matchup that surprises absolutely nobody, we've got Serena versus Salazzle. I predicted this on the left side of the bracket. I said, I haven't seen the right side of the bracket, but Serena and Pheromosa could probably be the final matchup. I'm here to tell you that should have been the final matchup because I prefer both of those to Salazzle. And since Serena beat Pheromosa, she's gonna beat Salazzle as well. There you go. There's my Gen 7 bracket. Feeling not too surprised about these results, feeling good about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know in the comments down below. These videos, for whatever reason, I've been doing some numbers. Who could have imagined that? If you did enjoy, please consider showing some support down below. Like and comment and subscribing helps out a great deal. I am having fun making these, despite the... I'm having more fun with them, like I said, as they've gone. In the beginning, a little uncomfy. Now that I've accepted that my digital footprint is forever ruined, it's like I've broken the seal. We can just have fun with it now. We'll be back. We have Gen 8, Gen 9, couple more to try to squeeze in here. I'm running out of days in March, but I'm gonna try to get all of them done. We may like squeak into April just a little bit, but I'm gonna try not to. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.